Congratulations! Your team is playing on the SEC Network Plus or ESPN Plus. I'm going to walk you through how you can watch this game. I'm doing this for the Georgia fans. Georgia's taking on Tennessee Martin on the first game of 2023. But friends, we're going to get you through this. I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. So stick with me. First of all, I'm going to go straight away to it, okay? So bear with me on some of the technological stuff. I have a Roku TV. You can see the other Roku TV. It's right there. I apologize for the speed at which the TV works. You're going to log in on ESPN's app. You can see me in the, what is that? Mirrored reflection from this. And this is how slow my Roku can be. Okay, but anyway, you want to make sure that you're logged in. I'm already logged into ESPN, okay? So you don't need to worry about all that. You just need to make sure that you are functionally logging in. I don't know why this is taking so long. We are hardwired in here at the Leggy household. So I apologize for that. Now, sometimes you just take it from here, okay? Doesn't matter if it's your Roku or Amazon or whatever. So at the top of the screen there is going to be everything that's live. If you're looking for your team on game day, make sure you're already logged in, which is up here on the right. Up there on the right. Once you're already logged in, if your team is playing, you will probably see it on the top here. Now, because that's where the live stuff is. That said, if you are looking for particular things, it will show you, oh, your team is coming up. Your team is coming up. The Braves and the Giants, or Georgia is coming up. In that case, you would just press the button, okay? Oh, I want to watch that game. All right. Well, it's going to tell me as soon as it wakes up that, okay, the game's not started yet. It will start at X. Keep this in mind, though. Sometimes if you do it this way, it will not immediately go to the way that you want. So you sometimes have to log back and log back in. Let's just say that you can't find it that way, okay? The best way to find it is to come down to football. It will tell you, oh, well, what do you want to do? It's amazingly slow. And by the way, this is the Roku that is this slow. It's not ESPN.com or ESPN, whatever it's called here, this app. Go over to NCAA football and select that. And that will give you games from the past, games that are being shown right now, etc. So there's also press conferences. You can hear idiots like me ask questions. But anyway, on demand is not you. You want live videos, and they're going to be up here, live and upcoming. So you can see all of these are going to be press conferences. But I can assure you right now, for instance, there's what I'll be at is the Georgia press conference on Monday. So all of these you can watch. I don't know if you knew that or not or what, but these are all on ESPN Plus. All on ESPN's app with Roku. Now listen, just real quick, for you Georgia folks that are watching right now, take advantage of this offer. You can get our 2023 preview for free when you sign up for Dog Post. The link is right down below. You're also going to get 20% off any item at Red Zone. Red Zone is going to give you a free t-shirt when you sign up. Last thing, this is going to run. Don't let this offer run out. If you've bought Double Dogs, I'll give you a month for free. You got to sign up down below. Okay, so that's the way to do. That's the way you can do it on your smart television. Okay, I use a Roku. It's slow. This Roku is slow. The one behind me is not as slow, but we're not going to do it that way. So our friends at EkoPoly have shown. I would show more EkoPoly right now, but let's stick with what we're doing right now. We're going to go to ESPN right now on the screen, and I'm going to show you how you can watch it on your phone or your tablet or your whatever. So here we are on ESPN. All right. So I am doing this the Sunday before Georgia plays. The easiest way to do this is go to scores. And then, you locate your team. In this case, if ESPN has the rights to your game, that's easy enough, all right? So this is week 1, and this is a college football. ESPN has the rights, the exclusive rights to all home SEC games that are not taken by CBS, okay? Here's Georgia and UT Martin. That normally, what will happen is there will be a box for you to click, and you can watch the game right here. This is the easiest way to do it. you cannot see it so easily right now because of the situation that we're in terms of it not being day of. That said, you can also go to ESPN Plus and go to schedules and replays. Now, let me just say this real quick, okay? ESPN Plus has a ton of things. It makes you maybe think that, oh, I have to add this. If you get ESPN, but very specifically, if you get the Southeastern Conference Network, you have ESPN Plus, you have SEC Network. Here are the games. This is women's soccer, okay? This is what you This is what you want to take a look at, okay? This is the Georgia UT Martin stream. It's right here. Click on it and it will say, "Oh, we're going to start this," and whenever it is. So, yeah, it's not yet started. It's that simple, y'all. It's not more or less complicated than that. You can watch the bands. You can watch, there's no shortage of things that you can watch. As I said, you can watch the teleconference, the press conferences with people like me who are calling them, who are doing all that. But, that's how you do it, okay? Very quickly, again, because I know a lot of people besides Georgia folks are going to watch this. I want to reiterate this. There's several different ways to watch these games. If your game is on the SEC Network, it is not on television. You cannot get it on cable. I'm going to explain the reason why that's the case in a second. Number two, if you have a smartphone, I don't know where mine, I'm using mine over there. If you have an iPhone, something like that, something that's not the, Stetson Bennett flip phone, you can watch the game on your on your screen. You can on your cell phone. You can watch it on an iPad. You can watch it on your computer. You can watch it on a smart television. All these places you can watch it. You cannot put an antenna up and get it. You cannot be subscribed to cable and get it through cable. That's not how this works. So you're going to have to digitally be in there. You have to have a subscription to the SEC Network. If you get it on cable, you will have the ability to do that. Do not wait until the day of the game to get your login information. Do not wait until the day of the game to get your login information. Be logged in already. We saw that. We saw that over here on this screen, and we're seeing this on this screen too, right here. I am logged in. I'm ready to party. Are you? Don't wait until the game starts. Don't wait until 6 o'clock and I'm going to punch it in. They do not release numbers for this stuff, but when Georgia plays on streaming, it is one of the most streamed games. Disney confirmed that Missouri-Georgia last year was the most streamed event that they had ever had for college football. That was the Missouri-Georgia game, okay? It was on SEC Network, but that many people streamed it. Be ready. Okay. In addition, your stream could go in and out. I would highly recommend, if you know what I'm talking about here, to have your television plugged into an Ethernet jack so that you're not wirelessly streaming it. That's another thing for another time, though. That may be getting beyond things. I would say, number one, make sure you're logged in. Make sure you're logged in to the device that you're using, okay? If you're jacking somebody else's username and password, you might not be able to get in as easily as you think. So keep that part in mind. Number two, give yourself time. Number three, if you have it up on the screen and it's 6 o'clock and you're not seeing it, give it until 6:01, log out, log back in. They never kick the ball off at 6 o'clock. They kick it off at like 6:05 or whatever. We're on TBS time with these kickoffs. So make sure that you're doing all of that. Do not wait until the last minute to do these things. People ask, well, why are they doing this? It's very simple. It's money, okay? So the SEC and Disney agreed to a $3 billion contract over. I don't know the exact details. This is $1 billion contract or more, okay? And in that time, every single SEC football team, plays one game streaming per year. It's mandated. You have to do it. This is Georgia's streaming game. That means that they will probably not play another streaming game. Most SEC schools already know which game is their exclusive streaming. Why are they doing that? Well, money. If you are paying for the SEC network, you're helping pay for your school. You're helping pay for the Gators or whoever else too. So keep that in mind. But You do not have to go out and get a new subscription. If you have the SEC network, that means that you can log in with your cable credentials on your phone, on your tablet, on your Mac, on your Roku or your Amazon device. These things, it is completely, legit. Just give yourself some time. Do not do this the day of the game. You're making a huge mistake if you're doing it that way. I will do my best to answer questions in the comments. I don't always do this, and you could be watching this 4 years from the time I record it. But basically, that's the way you do it. Make sure you're logged in before the game kicks off.